enter a mindset where I'm just like, okay, let's just go with the flow. Let's try and have some fun with it. And it will be whatever it ends up wanting to be. So, let's get to it. Let's talk to Urianger. And let's get started with like fear to flame. With the tank's transportation thus arranged, our first task is complete. We may now turn our attention to the second. To wit, obtaining the blessing of the Ilzabad contingent to use the Tower of Babil to channel energy onto the moon. Tower of Babil. Our destination is Camp Broken Glass, where we may present our petition to Commander Lucia. Okay, we're going to, okay. To Camp Broken Glass! Fondish memories there. Oh, I thought that red mage was gonna. I thought that was gonna kill me there. Well, that one behind me holding out the sword. I'm like, whoa. Fish. All right. A trail quest line. I wish I wasn't always so fucking confused at these terms. I hate it so much. A trail? I mean, like when they walk with us? 8-man con. Is that what they call trails now? Oh, they always been called trails. I don't think I've ever read that term being used. Always has been? Well, the more it's the meme with always has been. Oh yeah. Let's get out of here, Broken Glass. I thought you meant trailers in like, you know, the AI usually you're walking with, you know, when you like this is the person that's joined you. You can walk around and there's little spots to talk. I thought that's what you meant then by trail. But MSQ 8-man. Or 8-man content is trail. Boom! It's especially gonna be one of those days as well. I'm beat, my body hurts, but I'm still here because of me and the Warrior of Light. Because that's what the world needs right now. Needs Lord Bread to get his shit in. Doesn't help that recently I swear I've been having a difficult time getting like comfy in this. I don't know, like my back is like feels tight lately. I don't know if it's my posture or if I'm just fucking old. Probably because I'm old. So you know, gotta get more stretches and stuff, whatever going in. So many layers, so many layers. Ah, the winter coat. I love this so much. It's just so immersive to the area. I love this aspect of it. You know, we come over here, it's so cold, they put on warmer clothes. Like, it's so cool. Per Y'shtola's advice, I've changed into clothing more suited to these surrounds. The better to blend in. I hope this will suffice. It looks great, Varshan. Glad am I to hear that Garmald's restoration proceedeth apace, and the people no longer want for warmth. Be that as it may, there is no substitute for appropriate garments in such frigid climes, as I can personally attest. No, Maxima. Haven't seen Lucia in a good bit. Lord, allow me to personally thank you for your assistance during the recent Void-Sent incursion. Your actions saved many. What brings you here today? Pray forgive us for not sending word in advance, Commander, but we seek your cooperation in a matter of great import. Let's see what we gotta do to put them on a... Let's see, I mean, I doubt they're gonna agree off the bat here, but... we'll see. Indeed, oh. I saw it was an auto, I'm like, no! Indeed, we appreciate you consulting with us instead of taking unilateral action. It is no simple manner to activate the Tower of Babil, and I speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Pending a more official name, we refer to those who remain here as the Godlian community. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Godlians, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. Don't blame them. Okay. Trials! Okay, that... Look at it as trail. I'm like, there's a single trail? Trial. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm with you now. I'm with you now. So he's saying every patch but 6.55 has a trial. I mean, I will never know these patch numbers that come out. It's all like it feels like it must be a thing I must know, but I would never know because I would never look up what gave me what patch. I mean, especially, man, I don't know how you'll do it because obviously when I've been playing back for so long now, and you're like, oh yeah, this is this patch now, this is this patch. I'm like, whoa! It amazes me, honestly. It amazes me. To compound matters, the trauma inflicted by Anima is still fresh. If the tower were to suddenly light up again, it is like to cause distress and reopen old wounds. Yo, I'm wounded by the use of Anima. That is still fresh. I am, like, is the, you know, I've already been into it before about my opinion with the whole Anima stuff and like my soul. Better than facing a mass invasion by Golbez and his void-sent hordes, surely. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation, as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet even were we to convey your warning to the public, many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift. They will struggle to comprehend why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. What's there to imagine? Haven't these people seen void-sent with their own eyes? Let us suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in this cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? But what if that person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it and they harbored an acute fear? Maximus cooking here. Despite the benefits, nay, the necessity of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your actions for aggression and lash out. So like the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babil torments the people of Garmold. Yet, we cannot afford to falter here. We must find a way to help them overcome their fear. I agree to that end. The contingent will assist however we can. Alright. Well, what are we going to have to do about this? We should speak with Alphino and Alice. With the rapport they have established with the Garlean people, I dare say they could provide us with valuable insights. In the meantime, Oriange, might I ask that you remain here to oversee the technical aspects of the tower's activation? Is it going to be like a Tower of Babil Mark II? We shall see. Alpha, no! Damn, you're far, huh? Oh, I can take the porter. That'll do. I hope I activated it, though. Let's see. Oh, you're not the porter, you're just a quest person. God damn, our stupid ass can't read the damn icons. I saw the marker, I was like, yes. Of course, yeah, it's the chocobo keep. Yo, buddy. I like your hat. Yeah, take me across. I think that's where you want to go, right, Tertium? Yeah, it is. Go! Think I'm doing this, man. Porter away! See, there's always a way to get around. Man, you sound so sad by the fact that I went live. Just, oh, you went live. Oh. That's good, Jupiter. Just, oh, you went live. Just, like, I'm sorry to make you sad. But I am doing what I enjoyed. I apologize. Please, I'll get the wipes for your tears. Oh god, no, he went low. Oh no. How dare. He's ruined my day. Thank you, Porter. That'll do, mate. You've had stomach problems the whole afternoon after eating shrimp. Oh, that's why you don't fuck with shrimp. If it's from the ocean, it stays in the ocean. Okay? It's a simple fact in this world. If it comes from the ocean, keep it there, don't eat. Except from fish. Fish is good. Yeah, but just be like, man, I want this so bad that I'm here talking to you with a bad stomach. You know? I have a bad stomach from shrimp, and I'm still here, suited and booted to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I want. That is the passion, my ethic, my morals, my standing. Because I am here with a bad stomach, while a lot of people would say, oh no, I'm too poorly to come into work, but I'm here on an interview that I'm not even getting paid for, other than having a shit. I'm talking to you instead of shitting it out. Yeah, see? It's a good way to lead it. They literally just open, I don't know if it's like an in-person interview or over Zoom or whatever, but as soon as it starts, don't let them say hi, just hit them with it, you know? Just Zoom, join in. You! I am here with a bad stomach, but I'm still here to talk to you. And, you know, see how it goes from that point. That might go. They might instantly close it, or they might admire your confidence. But it still puts down that you're there with a bad stomach. Jullus, my mans! Of all the things, I'm glad to talk to you too, Jullus. Hello, Alphano. It's been like 2 seconds since we've last seen you. I'm glad to see you, Lord. Feature has explained our present dilemma. 'Tis no unfounded concern that the Garleans might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babil. That's putting it mildly. Many would be up in arms over it. Trust in the Ilzabad contagion is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly, or we risk jeopardizing everything we've achieved. Tip of the hat. Trust. Again. Well, it seems to me there's naught for it but to speak with the people. Rather than harping on about the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns. Why don't we ask the people? Yeah, they know best. And perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They're at a station called Senators near the Zeniculum Imperialis. I would be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But that I will leave to the others, save Zero. Might you accompany me? Look how much Zero has grown. I'm sure those in Tapper's dens will have their own opinions. Alphano, if I may drag you along. No. Tertium will leave to you. You are no stranger to the people here, so it should take little prodding to convince them to speak freely. Do I gotta prod him with... What end of my sword do I prod him with? Then it's settled. Once you've learned what you can, let's all meet in FOREVERRRRR, where we'll have what I hope is a productive discussion. Do I bonk him with the handle? Like, do I Hakuna Matata them? Screw your trauma, it's in the past! You know, hit him with the stick. Do I do that? Have indeed. You've jumped onto your ult. I thought you was playing Tekken. Alright, what's up with you? Hakuna Matata. Scoped him. Hakuna Matata! The Tower of Babil. What's he got to do with Void Scent? Can't say I understand. Still, your people have done much and more for us Garleans. If you say it's necessary, then that's good enough for me. Man, I hope everyone's like you. Just, yeah, I'll follow you guys. Oh, relaxed it. Oh, they are still not doing well, huh? Nice. Activate the Tower of Babil? Are you out of your mind? That abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. Okay. You are not so much of a fan. Understandable. I get it. But I get it. Fretting lady. Oh yeah. Fee. That tower isn't right, I tell you. Oh, those magics. Oh, back in my day, those magics used to be born on a stick and a biggity bobbity boom. Years ago when I lived in the provinces, the locals razed our village to the ground with their stuff. Made things appear and disappear and fly and burn. Appear and disappear and fly and burn. Can still see it when I close my eyes. You've done us a good turn, dear, but let's not talk about that tower any longer. It's unnatural. Damn. Can I just deal with it then? Serious, lad! Fucking hell. Hello, serious, lad. No, stop it! The tower is evil! It turns us all evil! I don't want to hear it! Leave me alone! Ah! Alright. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun. Where's this last one? Been here? That's a side quest. Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was once the pride of Garmold. I mean no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? Though if I dare speak thus to some of the contingent, they might make assumptions. Could our rations are worse? No, forget I said anything, please. Oh. Zeros and all the way out there. I haven't mounted in ages. What am I? Phoenix! Makes sense considering what we did yesterday. Yeah! Well, little something, you know. We'll count it. I will understand soon. I've heard that a lot in my life, but I never really ever understood whatever they wanted me to understand soon. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Well, ow. You're like 83. Why are you trying to throw hands? Legitimately, like, why are you trying to throw hands? I felt like that many levels low they didn't try to throw hands, but that dude, he still wanted to throw hands. Hello, Zero. Jullus is on his way with the others. I hope he found the people more receptive than we did. A little bit of a mix. Very slight mix. Kind of more like this, but you know. Lord, may I present to you Lord Neus and Mettium, magistrates of our political council. They have been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babil, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by representatives of the Ilzabad contingent. I see Alphinaud and Alice have yet to arrive though, so perhaps we should wait. Doesn't matter if only some of you are present, we simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The tower is the manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the Imperial family and it will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. It is insulting enough that we had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid. And now you propose reactivating it? Nah, we have had enough! Show play, this is like your Warrior Light's long lost brother. The Garmold of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war. To her own people, not to yours yet, nor any other land. We came here to assert an unequivocal claim to our territory. Because it's a never-ending fact. It's literally your twin. I don't even remember this guy, but it's your twin. Garmold, though that lies within her bounds, is beholden to no one. Yeah, Runar is your secretary. Bam. I feel like it was Runar. Was it Runar? The Hofgar. Yeah, I know it's Hofgar. But so many names. Game has so many names, man. The Fallen Empire. No, Runo's the one that was in Ystola's joint, I believe. Yours is the one that was basically behind the reception desk. I feel like it started with an L. I feel like it started with an L. Could be wrong, but I feel like it started. The Fallen Empire. Jullus is eager to get out of the cold. What about the rain? Because we're also standing in the rain. Don't really say everyone's a good option there. Since their fucking excellencies are resolved to negotiate with the contingent, I will escort them to Tertium. I'll also instruct Alphino and Alistair to meet us there. Lord Mettius, Lord Neus, by your leave, my comrades and I would speak with the residents of Senatus. What the fuck are these places anymore? Really, he's about contingent holds the Tower of Babil. It is I who wishes for it to be reactivated, and thus I think it meet that I might be present for this discussion. Yet, Broggy! Very good. Yes, that one, just boom, unlocked, just bam. Yeah, that'll do. Of their hopes and desires, of their dreams for the future, is sorely lacking. In my ignorance, I would struggle to contribute. Lest you worry, I will not plead our case to the community in your absence. I wish only to identify common ground, upon which we might build a relationship that sees us overcome our differences. Very well. But you know that the guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. If it's settled then, you should all head to Senatus. I'll join you there after I see the excellencies safely to Tertium. And there's just always some issues. I get it. Perfectly valid, reasonable issues. They don't like the Tower of Babil. Never want to speak of it again. But you know, it's kind of needed. So, I'm gonna say, maybe we should just do rock, paper, scissors. We should play him in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That'll do it. Holy shit, that's quite the length there. I got a real itchy nose. What am I getting? The good old Endwalker. Oh, that reminds me. I really should build a dawn trap. Let me for that mount. Need to get to that. And away we go. Oh shit, I remember this area. Yeah, it's raining hard. Hey, look. You gotta travel to town to rename a name. I'm with you on that one. I can't remember most of these names, most of the towns, because a lot of look at this. Urbanissima. Like, they don't expect you to remember Urbanissima, but, you know. Well, we got a journey to go. And quite frankly, I do not know how to get around it. Yeah. Then there's gonna be some middle cutoff point somewhere. After everything starts trying to, you know, stop trying to beat my ass. Can you imagine I might be able to... I mean, to be fair, if I go straight, I'll come out there and up on the right. That's okay. The automated death machine, they're just chilling out here. Instead, they look like boppets. You got the red there, the yellow. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass through a fate as well. During the last time I did one of these, but I know they're good for guild points. And I need enough guild points to get a room. Still haven't got a room in the FC. That's probably why I'm so rich, because I was given money. Guild for an FC room. That connected that. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense of how I managed to save the girl. I was given it to get a room, but I'm unable to get a room. There we go. No, thank you. The horde of Magitech was already a menace when under the command of its creators and the machine's programming, blah, 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 blah. I'm alright, not my problem. I'll leave it to someone else. I shall leave it to someone else. I don't know what that leads to. Whoa! Really? Alright! You asked for it! Well, raise the guild score? Well, I think for the methods I did previously, I know I've done fates and I did some of the hunting stuff. I didn't do too much of it. If there's other ways, I'll take it. Yeah, like I've done, this where it was? No, that was that. Oh wait, hunting log. Yeah, it was these, and then they did stuff, yeah. Think I made progress? Yeah, I did. I did a little bit. But not too much. Here it is, Senatus, a temporary refuge for political dignitaries. Hence the tight security. I'm given to understand that outsiders are not normally permitted so much as a glimpse inside. We should consider ourselves fortunate to be given this opportunity. I hope it will be worth the trouble. As do I, Zero. As do I. Yeah, let's enter! There's some kind of like paradise with big chairs and lights on the wall and neon cyberpunk. Holy shit, this place is huge though. To begin, I propose we split up and ask the residents for their views on the Ilzabad contingent and the current state of affairs. We would also do well to learn more about this enclave itself. Should you observe anything of note, pray keep it in mind. It is through open hearts and open minds that I believe we may yet convince their leaders to work with us for the greater good. For the room, it's not that I'm like not interested because I enjoy doing a little bit. It's just I'm doing other stuff instead. That's like pretty much it. Like I had a moment in time where I spent like an hour here and like an hour of time when I went through some of the hunting log and stuff. Well, I didn't hate it. It's just priorities. I just have my priorities instead. Eventually, I'll get the room and with the girls go on that, but you know, throughout this whole time, been MSQ chasing. Then I wanted to break with that for some with the raid stuff, and in between all that, I did a little bit of it. Like when I found like free time in the day or on the weekend, I jumped on for like half an hour and I just went boom, 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 boom. That's pretty much my prime time or whatever. But if there's an easier way to do it, I mean, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. So, what do you do here? You wanna know what I think? I'm a soldier. I try not to think about politics at all. I'll say this much. Our leaders labor to preserve our culture, our way of life. What remains of it at any rate. I trust them to do what's best for Golmold. Damn. She's got full trust. My pilot crates her. Yeah, let's just search their crates, why not? Boop, 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 boop. Especially when leveling. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, when I'm leveling up the machinist class, I can make good use out of that. The stockpile of assorted supplies bears markings indicating that it was provided by the Ilzabad contingent. The Enclave is clearly reliant upon the Alliance for aid. Why is my nose so itchy? I swear if the bugs bit me on the nose as well now, I'll cry. I can't be having a bump like that on my nose. Because my original idea was like, I'd get the to be continued and then I'd have time to just, until I played Dawn Trail to mess around with some jobs and stuff. Oh, machinist, because I'm only like, I think I'm only like level 30 or something with machinist, so. You recognize the large casks because of the very same you and your comrades used to transport Auxilium from Lapis Manalis. Why they're in Senatus is unclear. Yeah, we're just gonna find out this place got connection to everywhere, huh? We better find that out. There's a wall there. Marcus! How do I feel about the contingent? Conflicted, to say the least. I've been tasked with the distribution of supplies, and I know as well as any that we couldn't survive without outside aid. Be that it is may, even though the Empire has collapsed, we have our pride. People don't want to be beholden to others forever, and there's no denying that it shapes to see our benefactors occupying the Imperial Palace. Interesting reception here. I mean, I'm sure your ult's not that far off at this point, right? I thought you at least was close-ish. I could be remembering wrong, as I always do. Oh, it's very far off. Oh, okay. I remember that way wrong then. Finished doing the Enclave, have you? What are you able to learn? Much the same as me then. They accept the contingent's help out of necessity and harbor a measure of resentment. They only have themselves to blame. If they didn't like the bargain, they should reject it.
How many times must I tell you? It's absolutely out the question!
Oh my. Yeah, let's go be nosy at that. Someone's yelling, let's go see what's going on. What's going on? We were doing the very same. We came running when we heard shouting. Is aught the matter? Oh, no, I was just trying to explain. Mayhap you can clear this up. The contingent has made a reasonable request, but this man insists that it's impossible. It concerns the Magitech weapons which run rampant throughout Rigo, and Missa. Oh, is that the death machines we saw? Every time we deliver supplies here, we have to dispatch extra men to defend against political attacks. To address the issue once and for all, we propose the elimination of all machina that loiter near the supply route. But you heard him. They refuse to even consider it. The magistrates have already spoken on this matter. Rampant or no, those war machina are Garlean assets. Furthermore, who's to say that they are as dangerous you attest? Oh my god, they're called death machines. What their name is death. I don't know what else you need, Mr. Secundus. What a name. It has been suggested that this could be a pretense to scavenge Magitech material for your own ends. I know not if this is the case, but the fact remains we cannot allow you to destroy them. More speculation by the magistrates, I presume. Ridiculous, but they have spoken, and unless we want to inflame tensions further, there's naught we can do. Oh, Zero about to go handle business herself? Oh. How complicated relations become when not grounded in a clear and equitable arrangement. Oh yeah, Zero. There's many steps that become problems no matter what we do out here. An equitable arrangement, of course! Well, do I understand the difficulty of your position? As a soldier, you must do your duty and obey your superiors. I have an idea. But I must first speak with Commander Lucia. May I take charge of this matter? By all means! Yeah, welcome to politics. Just Zero, you better learn about the most troublesome part. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass, where we might discuss a solution I believe will satisfy all parties. Yes, let's try and find that. Let's make everyone satisfied, so we can go back and get Varshan's sister. Gomez! Let me come around and fresh your head in. Your thing better be peak though, or else I'll be very upset. Make our way there. Ugh. I mean, so where are you then when you're all... You at least on like Shadowbringer's esque, wasn't you? And here we are. Jupiter's in a bush. What a guy. It's cold and it's wet. Really tough situation out here. Oh, you mean... I'm confusing between MSQ progression level up or actual leveling. Ah, gotcha. So down to join. Fair play. I mean, that's maybe eventually I just wanna, cause I wanna try out different jobs and see, you know, what ones I enjoy, blah blah blah. So you know, they can, you know, kind of come in lines there with the whole leveling stuff. So yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Because you can see here when I look at the my jobs, yeah, like my genius is level 32, and that was from I was running it in Palace of the Dead, and I think I got a decent amount of XP there. Don't know how much. I don't know what the starting level is for that, but that, yeah, I was gonna go for a little bit magical range DPS, but to go sword, gun, and then magic seems a little bit on the fun side to me. Yeah, level 50 monk. The origins of Lord Bread. And then there's all that mess. Okay, so I leveled it up 2 levels in Palace of the Dead. That's alright. I was liking the feel of it, so I'm interested of how it eventually goes and actually see what moves it has. Because I was literally just doing Palace of the Dead where it'd give it to me randomly and I'd be like, oh, this goes with this. So I never looked at the set. I was just like, cool, try this. Bam. But I'm looking forward to trying out different ones. It's just, well, I've got this MSQ stuff over my head right now. So it's like, alright, here we go. You know? Welcome back, all of you. I pray there have been a positive developments in your efforts to appeal to the Garlean community. Mayhap not yet, but there is a method by which I believe all stand to gain. Astro don't know. Oh, okay. So it's 20 below. Oh, okay. Cool. Because I don't know. Because I know some of them you start at pretty high level, like Reaper and whatever. And other ones are like blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I don't know how it chooses where's whatever, but I guess it's by expansion in class. As Satrap, I intend to propose a trade agreement between Radzat-Han and the people of Garmald. Please continue. The people of this nation have lived through its collapse and more. Yet they have chosen to remain, for it is their home. That they have been able to survive thus far is thanks to the Ilzabard contingent, or rather, in less flattering terms, they are entirely at your mercy. Despite your noble intentions, this one-sided relationship has fueled feelings of frustration and resentment. 'Tis no surprise then that some Garleans are loath to engage with foreigners, for fear of indebting themselves further, or surrendering more of their already limited autonomy. That is why I wish to present them with an equitable arrangement. One that would restore to them a sense of agency after having been forced to rely upon charity. Equal ground! I like that. Holy shit, Kraken, you're doing some maths there. No, I feel as soon as you're figuring out what their starting levels are. But that's funny. Easier said than done. What exactly did you have in mind? Long have Garmald and Radzat-Han abided by a treaty of non-interference. Freely have we traded with one another, and I wish to continue in this tradition. We would provide your people with such supplies as you require, in return for which you would grant us leave to use the Tower of Babil, as well as share your Magitech resources and expertise. As we become more reliant upon your technologies, we will of course require more Cerium to fuel them. This you possess in abundance, and for it you will be duly compensated. Radzat-Han's culture will be enriched by your Magitech wonders, and the ever-increasing demand for your wares will see Goleman grow wealthy and prosperous. Damn! Political businessman! The shun! Only when both sides keep the interests of the other in mind can an equitable relationship be forged. This is a principle I once thought I understood, but I've come to appreciate all the more in recent days, thanks to the sage counsel of a friend from beyond the rift. Political dragon. Yeah, fucking political dragon Varshan. What a day. What a title. Your Excellency, thank you for your careful consideration of Garmald's future. Though I cannot speak for every Galilean, I myself see no reason to object to your proposal.
We got one vote! Yeah!
Indeed, if Radzat Han were to take the initiative, other nations may follow suit and seek to normalize trade relations with us. You see the sense in my proposal, then I ask you to join me in the negotiations at Tertium. Your support may be instrumental in winning over Lord Neos and Mettius. Or they may absolutely crumple us and throw us out and ban us, and if we come nearby we get absolutely battered. By all means, go with them. I have matters here well in hand. I've learned all that I may regarding the tower's operation, so I too shall hid me to Tertium. That cult is really big for his head. It's like fucking a huge ass gap in the circle around, and he's just his neck sticking out. Which is quite very entertaining. So I did not know this before, how big that was. Like, that's not even like keeping his neck warm or anything, because it's so big. Any type of draft or anything's coming right now. The instant scowl. A crowd you may have brought, but the numbers will not intimidate us. The Tower of Babil is ours by rights, and nothing you will do will convince us otherwise. Rest assured, it is not our intent to infringe upon the rights of the people of Galmod. Let us instead discuss the future. As a satrap at Radzat Han, I want to establish a new trade agreement between our nations. Well, they just go, oh yeah, cheerio, that sounds good, so we'll help you out now. Like, it ain't gonna be like that, is it? The aid we presently receive will not last forever, my lords. Sooner or later, we must stand on our own 2 feet. But to do so, we must secure a means to replenish our coffers, and the proposed agreement represents a rare opportunity. It's one hell of a face. It is true we do not want for Magitech and Tertium, and foreign currency will be needed to procure such things as we lack. It would depend on the precise terms, but I can see the merits. What? I can't believe what I'm hearing! You serve the Emperor! We're a proud patriot, yet now you entertain selling national resources like a common merchant! Oh boy. Like you, I weep for what we have lost. But if we are to rebuild Galmod, we must make use of what precious few assets remain to us. Nonsense, utter nonsense, you are a traitor, Neos, and there will be a reckoning. Oh yes, when the people of Senators learn of this, they will cry out for your blood. You're a fucking batshit insane dude, huh? Lord Mettius, wait, it isn't safe out there. Leave him to it. That's what I'll say. Leave him to it. Yeah. I'll be happy with that. Leave him to it. Right. So, I am gonna go. What the fuck was that noise? What the shit? Is it thundering out there? The fuck was that? The CEO will evaluate in 1 week. I guess I just took notes then and wrote down what you said. Said once 2-week goodbye notice because he's on holiday. Is that fun? Oh, it is thunder out there. Is it? I wonder if there's one all the time where they got the Xion. Not Xion, Ixion. Been going on somewhere. Or maybe it's always thunder in here. I don't know. No. No. Probably wasn't here, the X and stuff. Oh, it was recording. Oh, okay. Well, Obby didn't just go, oh, like randomly just because you stomach the like, yes, I think I'm great for this. Oh! Record. Oh, no. As long as you didn't do that, you'd be alright. Or just kind of use the pain to express your passion. I'm passionate. You felt like troubleshoot. Oh no. I can barely understand fucking OBS at this point. Never mind. Fucking goddamn. No, I feel like anytime I try to use Zoom, though, it's not going well, and I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. So don't worry about that one.
Bonds of trust.
Concern is writ plain on Jullus's face. Loaf. It's far too dangerous for a civilian to be outside alone. We must go after Lord. I thought I said Lord Brand. I'm right here. It's just, oh yeah, he ran off like an idiot. Let us leave matters here in Maximus' care while the rest of us join in the search. If Lord Mettium is bound for Senatus, we may be able to catch up to him in Rego Urbanicia. I pray he does not come to any harm. Yo, those death machines have got a hold on him. I guess being a dickweed. Sitting there and struggling to turn on your camera. Oh man. I'm like, I really hope it wasn't for a job that has anything to do with engineering or using computers. I'm good with a computer. It'll be alright. I'm sure you're okay though. Jokes aside, I'm sure it's alright. Hopefully. Fucking season joy to these sad people. Your kid's still missing? Seasonal joy. Fucking poor woman. That'll do it. Enjoy the season of what do they call it on here? Forgot what the fucking Christmas was called on here. Can't remember. But I'm sure it's been fine. I'm sure. I mean, wait. I'm gonna assume. Did you use your laptop? Because I assume the camera and the mic. I mean, they'll be on together. So I doubt you needed two separate audio devices or whatever. Should have popped on with a full streamer setup, bro. Should have popped on the Logitech cameras. Get a giant old mic in your face. I'm getting pretty tired of this mic, but the quality's nice. I'm like, ugh. I don't want to change it up. At the same time, I want to change it out. I'm getting tired of it. Popped up on pillows? Oh, true! Too professional. Prop them up on pillows. It's not for porn, is it? I use those. I mean, I haven't really had to do them over Zoom. I don't think I've ever had to do an interview over Zoom. Now, all of mine have been in face-to-face, to be fair. But the ones that I did have to do over Zoom, I did do them. Now, one, I didn't do in my room because I had all the giant fucking posters and everything lit up then. And I was like, let's not. Well, another one I did, so I did use like the streamer setup, but one I didn't because it was all lit up. Yeah. But the only other time it was for the apprentice stuff, really. Outside of that, it's always been like the face-to-face interviews. What the fuck is this reindeer doing? Just, Yo, this dude can die in this fucking area. Traversing this place on a reindeer ain't great. Ah! Did I panic? Not really, but that's because I did so much improv in performing arts and in my short time in drama. So now when I, you know, if I gotta make something up, I can. It's very easy for me to screw it out. Very easy. I mean, rarely have I really had to like make something up on the spot though, in terms of like interviews and that. It's been more like, how do I expand on it? And again, then I just ramble. I ramble and I ramble. Mine is playing out the thing, holding my mouth. Oh, the fun thing is I don't let my mind do that. I just let it out. I just do not think during it. I just go, yes, that. I let my mouth do it speaking. Like I said, which is sometimes turns me on because I remember one time I received a phone call for a place and it was like, oh, how are you? Because I applied. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I just ate an egg sandwich. I've told you this before. I'm like, oh yeah, I just ate my egg sandwich. I'm feeling great. What's good? This was like a job at a like a Costa for like a barista job. I just saw a number and I was like, hello. I just ate an egg sandwich. I'm feeling great. No, I mean, that's what, on one interview, that's, I mean, but then I didn't end up going to that place because literally as I went, on the same day I was supposed to go for an interview for there, I was in the shower and then I had a phone call from another place saying that I had a job that I interviewed for somewhere else. So that's why I didn't end up working at that coffee place. But that's funny. I was in the shower. I was getting all ready to go to this. I was trying to look all good for this interview. Get a phone call. You got a job for this place. Great. So yeah, so that was fun. And that's why I didn't end up coffee place. But they'd be like, yeah, I'm great. I just had an egg sandwich. What's good? Oh, you want me for an interview? Yes, man. Want me for an interview? Yes, man. I can be free when you go. Okay. And then literally on the phone straight away, I told him this. Just not to waste any of your time, by the way. I can't commit to weekend work. Because I don't want to go over there and you'd be like, can you do weekend? And I'm like, I'll commit. I don't want to waste your time. I can't commit to weekend work. You know, it's the only time where I can see the lass, well, I can see the missus, and that's it. So I was like, I can't commit. I could do, you know, depending on the hours and what you want me to do on, but it's like if it's on a Friday or something, I can do that. A Friday evening, Saturday morning, I can do that. But later on, not really. And then I was like, you know what, yeah, I appreciate this, man. We can work something out if you want to come in for a thing. So, like, I'm always just full on boom with it. Whether it's like asking about money, just so they know my schedule, because it has to work for me as much as it works now. I'm not going to kiss a company's ass so I get a job. I'm going to be like, do you suit me? If you don't suit me, I don't suit you, I don't suit you, you don't suit me type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's got to catch. Yeah, they ask it. I mean, I don't really ask it. So I just do my job eventually. So it is. Want to catch a moment in the stream? You mad one? Yeah, man. I mean, we just had a little bit of chit chat, Prince. They're not seeing too much out here. I'll be a well moment in this moment of a visit. Don't take too long. I don't want any spoilers. Even though I don't particularly think too high of this section, but you know what? That's just my opinion. You can think of your own one when you get to it. So, but yeah, priorities. Because if you know, if I want a job, I want to be able to live. You know, I work so I could spend weekends and pay to do said weekends with the lass. But if there was no weekends are taken up, when do I see the lass? Cool, I have money, but then when do I see it? So yeah, my priority is my life. It has always been my life. You know, I don't work to live. No, I don't fucking live to work. I work to live. Simple as. Anyone who fucking goes like, yeah, man, I worked like 50 hours plus this week, you know, and then be all high and mighty about it, I just think they're fucking stupid. And it's like they need it for like fucking, like generally need that much hours for fucking house bills or whatever. It's like, yeah, dude, we did this. I'm like, what? Cool, bro, but I've been here actually living my life. You know, that's me. That's the... that's my mentality, I don't know. And again, all of this wasn't even in my brain. There's just... Psh. I've worked overtime. But when... I've only worked overtime in businesses that I feel care for me, appreciate my help, or I feel like there's some extra, at least a little bit extra benefit here for. Because that way... Otherwise, like 5 penny tips, like, see, nah, I always make sure my whole thing's done. Like a number of times I've stayed on like at least like 45 minutes an hour just because like a customer, amount of times customers call like 5 minutes before my end time, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna answer them. I'm gonna deal with them because I can deal with that problem to fix it tomorrow. And then it takes me till like another 45 minutes or so. I'm like, cool, yeah. I'm not getting any paid extra for it, but you know, it's my job. I care about completing my job, or anyone needs a favor I like. I'm thinking maybe, yeah, but if it's like the amount of times in one of my previous jobs, because I come around with a sheet every week, they're like, do you want to do overtime? I'd stare at them in the eye. The person would give me this sheet, like, hey, do you want to do overtime? I'd stare them in the eye. No. every week, they'd come over. No. Bye. Good luck. So, they're like, you want to do overtime? Like, no. But this was a place that I literally, they couldn't give 0 shits about me. So I wasn't out there trying to put in extra hours, whatever, for their help their case out, or whatever. Or whether it's be like coming super early or stay super late. I'm like, no. Unless I financially need it? No. So my requirements for me to do overtime is financially, or does the business care about me? So I'm in a small business, so we tight out here. You know, we work pretty good. You know, we care for each other as it is. So I mean, like, I will make sure my job is done and things are all set, no matter how long I gotta stay behind or come in early. Because the amount of time I do early shifts and come in, as you guys know, because sometimes I'm like, I'm going in at 8 tomorrow or 10, blah 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 blah. It's what's around, but you know, he appreciates it. It's a nice back and forth. That's the joys of not working in a giant organization. I sucked into adverts. Oh, that sucks. Don't like that for you, buddy. Don't like ads. Ads are terrible. So, here you go. There you go. Don't like ads. There you go, Prince. Fuck ads.
BDizDood gifted a tier 1 sub to Prince of page 13.
Yeah, but enjoy your stream so much. I don't know why, but appreciate it. But no, you've been an absolute joy to have around. So screw those ads. I'll give you that gift sub. I got the money. I got the funds for it. It's alright. Only cost me £4. I'll be alright. $4.99 to be exact. That'll do. Ain't gotta thank me, thank yourself. No. I know you have been in like Red Street for spoilers and all that, but yeah, I know. I'm always like, I don't want to spoil the game for you. That'd be. Especially when I'm in my current mindset, which is I'm not fully into what's happening, so I don't want to be like, oh, you know, so. Is how it is. This Lalafel's just watching this man's on the floor. I'll take that. Cool. Look, yes, please give me all the time. You go, bud. You're not really a bud, but I'll help you out with this Lalafel. I'm alive. Fucking barely. I personally didn't want to help you out, but I'm good. I'm a good guy. But you know, if there was a morale choice, I'll take your head out right now. I'll say it was the machines. I was too late.
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Holy shit, a voice.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
He sounds exactly how I thought he would. Like Scrooge.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Mettius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that.
Oh, I can do this.
We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold.
Speaking of cold,
I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless, and I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Is there hope for us?
Aye, so long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Mettius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
To be lectured by the young man. it ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me? Ewipard, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
Good, can we go and beat
Jullus,
Gomez's
wait.
ass?
I'd like a word.
Woo, is anyone doing the content? I'm happy.
With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
Well, never mind fucking Jullus' job of taking him back then. Immediately robbed. Also, that's not very good. You're standing in front of the guy you're supposed to protect. So you're front and back, really.
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
You bound that man with trust. Yeah, the debuff. Yeah, we gave the debuff a trust.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here. So that's how Zero came to join you. Still, I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence. Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it.
Well, your world's got goblins
No one
walking all
trusts
around
in
it.
you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns.
Damn! The lightning was a fucking bonus actor then. That was cool.
During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriates.
If I recall right, we've seen a glimpse of a history
When they
before.
learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search of a means to end the Contra Memoria. They invited me to join them, I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst, some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more. I continued fighting alone. But ultimately I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift.
I feel like we saw
when I finally managed to return,
bit of that before.
It was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations.
Above average was good!
Hope this fine Wednesday's treating you well.
Trust, and forsook it. I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation. Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Zero's a little good.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
That's why I keep trying to touch my toes. Can't do it yesterday.
Think about it.
Maybe I can do it tomorrow.
It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots?
Boots?
I trust you too, for what it's worth.
Ah! Ship! Ship!
Here it is again. The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep, though there is no sorrow. If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
This is really nice. With a handshake, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, that's how we close all deals, with a handshake. But the thing is, this is a test of handshake, though, because you know you can fully trust someone if you both match the same handshake. If, however, you go for a fist bump and they go for a high five, you're a mismatch. If you go for one of these, but they go for one of them, again, you're a mismatch. So that's how you figure out who you can trust. You meet them and you say, okay, you always do that on purpose, where you're just not the most mistrustful person that can ever be. Well, clearly Really, man? You oh, fucking the fist on the handshake. Someone goes, "Hey, how you doing?" You just fuck this dude right now. If someone goes, "Nice to meet you," this man comes up. This man flies at them, sucks their hand, like, nice to meet you. I mean, personally, I'll go for the smooch tactic if they'd like it, but God damn it. No, I can imagine you closing out a business deal. I was like, alright, nice working with you. Just sock them in the hand. Oh man. That's good. That's good. But yes. I mean, however you like. A handshake perhaps. Thing is, I don't know if I don't know how acquainted she is with handshakes, and I feel like that might go awful, so take the trust however you like. Again, whether that's the smooch! Or stare at each other, that works too. Oh? Oh? Hug? Handshake. Smooch.
Give me your hand.
It is the hand! Oh, I'm just gonna wallop it!
It's not something you do constantly, mind. A friend is a friend regardless.
A friend. So that's what it means. Someone you trust.
I put my humor in awful placements, I'm sorry. It's a really sweet cutscene. Aww. Now kiss. Maybe not that level yet. I guess I'll just shake my own hand then. Fucking... No invite? What the fuck? Why are we looking at him? Okay. Like... What? Like, I get it, it feels like a screenshot with the Reaper behind him or whatever, but like, is him dead on the... Oh yeah, I trusted that motherfucker. Except for my handshake was a fist in the face. That was our trust. That was our trust. Yeah, people dap in the UK. I personally don't, but people do. I just don't. That's it. I just don't. I just don't, you know, if I'm gonna do any type of hand action, it's gonna be a fist bump. Handshakes I've only ever done for business reasons. Or you know, nice to meet you, bye-byes after a meeting or whatever. So yeah, yes I do. I feel like that is a very that's a common known thing about me at this, right? Me and in real life socialism don't go well. You know, like business stuff, handshake. If they're friends with me, or you know, or the good co-worker, yeah, they you know, we still on fist bump, or the nod. I'm gonna assume you'll do the nod. You know, the nod, the guy to guy nod. Oh yeah, like there's that. But no, I don't do anything past that. I definitely don't punch their hands if they extend a... The nods have never felt old. They're so like natural. Like we never had like I've never had the fault. You do the nod, yeah. I don't like. It's not like we stare each other out just and then they go back. It's just, you know, walk past, nod and nod. Like it's so like, and it might be different because in the UK it's just so like casual. I would just go past, which is like, yeah, cool. Or you know, they'll let me pass and I'll just, you know, say, you know, cheers. No, I won't say cheers and dap them up. You know, I'll go do like a nod is the best way to continue what you're doing, but to appreciate whatever action they did or acknowledge them. Even if it's like the amount of time I have just like doing random just nods at random dudes, like they've done it back or whatever. A nod feels professional? So this man in a business meeting, he either will punch the shit out of their hand for a handshake, or, alright, business deal, closed. Like, they'll stick their hand out and they'll just, or he'll wallop him and just pass.
Good morning! Good morning to you too, you piece of
Nah, this was how that's how my school operated. That's how my school. That's what it was like in my school, man. Say hello to you, but you gotta get a fist up. You gotta get them going. There, see, we all do the nod. Your way, you please. Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, absolutely beaten. Just goddamn. You've been in the mines now. I just handshaked at work today. It's my first day with it. Learns a whole new way to be professional now. Yeah, just goddamn. Well, you know, people are just never. I've never seen the nod as professional at all. Like Dap is more professional than a nod. Anything about that closing content, like the, you know, it's boom 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 ba. But a nod, like a Dap, is a lot more professional than a nod. And also, the nod just allows me to keep what I'm doing while acknowledging like my thank you, whatever. Like if someone lets me pass, like when I'm crossing a road or something, I will nod at them. You know, I will nod at them, or just stick my hand, or do this. What, homie? I nod at my homies. We nod. They get the bump or the nod. But I don't fucking go, you know what?
I'm not friends with you, so you don't get to touch my head.
You and I aren't close enough to do the tap. It's just fucking. This is the last thing I ever think about is how am I gonna acknowledge this person or whatever. Or, you know, if I see my you know, one of my homies, I just go, yo! Or I wave, if depending on my location. Or I do a thumbs up. Just, alright, have a good day. You know, you'd be great in, like, retail. Because then if someone was just, like, if you had a Karen come in, you could just give him a... Yeah, you know. Fuck, you know. Just do this the whole time till I leave. Love a good nod or that. This... Any top of hands, like I said, I mean, I don't dap, but nothing wrong with dap, I just don't dap. And then there's fucking handshakes. Like, business. Cool. Acknowledge. I mean, no business. Business meeting right here. Like, talking like a guy that ain't been to business meetings. God damn. You thumbs up and you say, wait, do you shake your, you thumbs up and you shake your hand, so do you do you shake your hand at the same time, you do the depending on how aggressive you are at them, you just if you really want them to piss off, you give them the if he's chill, just God damn. But instead, what, you just shake your hand, so again, the shake just depends on how much you want him to piss off. You gotta hold. It's like it's a Mega Man charge, like fucking boom. Or if he's super close, you give him the shh, shh, whoosh. God damn. I saw that question, by the way. Do I hug the homies? I mean, depends on the homie. More than their personality. Like, I've had a few homies that I hug because that's how they like to interact, but others no. Mainly the college homies that like the hug. But then we'd make it a bit gay, but that's another day. But do you smooch them? You smooch the homies? That's what it's about, isn't it? You gotta smooch the homies. You're not truly homies unless you give them a smooch. The best cup I've ever owned. Oh, God's as God. Yeah, that's lightning. Right. You know. Did I miss anything from... I can't scroll up anyway, my thing's broke. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, let's move. Thanks, Zero and Jullus, for opening up that can of worms. God damn. But honestly, the last thing I've ever gave thought of is how the fuck I interact with someone. So, it's just whatever the flow is, you know? So, Jullus dap up Zero. I feel like Zero would get confused and just beat the hell out of him. Thank you. I feel at last as though I found the answers I sought. I owe it all to you and Jullus. Right then, I expect the others have already arrived back at Tertium. We should join them. Bam. Only 30 minutes? You all know me by now, I'm not one for real life socializing. In both the harsh ways. Full glad I'm to see everyone returned, and none the worse for wear. Yes, I am returned. Various representatives of the Garlean community are gathered here this very moment. I dare say this is a fine opportunity to announce the trade agreement. You read the memorandum? I trust you find the terms acceptable? I do, and yes, I pray you forgive my disgraceful conduct earlier. I'm ashamed not only of my behavior, but of placing the burden of negotiation solely on your shoulders in my absence. Yo, you better give him a smooch for that. You should know that. When we brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation to the people at Tepper's Den, some reacted quite strongly. Once we explained that it would be to freaking the nod. See? He's nodding! To prevent another Void Sent invasion. However, they are more receptive. It's fair to say the recent episode is still fresh in their minds. I tagged along to deliver a supply of Tertium. I have to say, I didn't expect to see such a large crowd. Even the stuffy Imperials who normally keep to themselves in Senatus are here. Ahem. My friends and countrymen, lend me your ears! It rips off their ears, throws it at them. No, not like that! Great, now they're earless. I'm pleased to inform you all on the joyous occasion that we, the people of Galmort, have entered into a trade agreement with Radzat Han. Yeah. To inaugurate our accord, we intend to grant the individuals before you access to the Tower of Babil. In return, Radzat Han will provide us with supplies, which shall be equally distributed amongst the settlements of our nation. This is cool. Didn't take too much, just had to save him from a death machine. Normal business negotiations. Let me be clear on one point. This is not an act of charity, but trade. A bargain struck between equals, rooted in trust and respect. And it marks a significant step into building our nation and regaining true independence. Radzat Han holds Garlean technology and Indirenity in the highest esteem. It is my hope that through this agreement, our people will enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come. Now then, we bid you gather round to hear the particulars, that you might convey them to those elsewhere. You also slightly nod while oh great, so now you're doing fucking this with the... Let's say, you're really just channeling out a Super Saiyan fucking earthquake out of that thumb. Just... That's fucking channeling it hard. So burdened by hardship and trauma with the people of Galmor, they weren't able to imagine a brighter future. I mean, to be fair, yeah, that is a solid way to know if someone's, you know, if they come up to you and do the, then you're like, alright, we're either friends or you're insane, let's find out. To be recognized as equals, as a nation with something of value to offer to others, that validation alone is enough to rekindle their hope. 'Tis by virtue of this partnership that we may access the Tower of Babil, a rather timely development given the Aether Tank's impending arrival. Once the tower shows to be replenished, we need but await your stolen signal to channel the energy to the moon, yes? You can leave that and anything else on this end to me and Alphonel. No need to worry. Devote all your energies to the mission in the void. As ever, I'm in your debt. You are good friends. And they punch each other most of the time. Siblings for you, Zero. It's alright. Sure. Is that the... They have no image of none. Once they take stock of the situation. Well, I'm gonna cut it short tonight,